Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over to my channel. And we gotta wait for the 10-minute mark, so let's get some housekeeping out the way right away. Everything I say on this channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. There is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, and learning. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, and as you come in, if you could hit the like button, I would appreciate it. And also follow me on my other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Drop the Tea. And also support the channel by the way of super chat, super stickers, and join the membership for $2.99 a month if you would like. Also, if you're not a subscriber, think about becoming a subscriber and becoming a T drop. All right, so we got that out the way. And let me know how the volume is for you guys so I'm not too loud. And the first one we have in the building is Linnell. Hello. And also we have the hardest working mod on this YouTube street, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming to get my channel together for me. Let's see who else we have in here. It looks like we have a total of 10 people in here. And if you could hit the like button on your way in. And also, if you're in the bushes, jump down and introduce yourself. Let's see here. We're going to talk about some good things today. Also, you see the thumbnail. Was Wanda trying to set up Melody? So we're going to talk about that. Hello, my member Cindy G and my tea sipper. Welcome. So we're going to have a couple different things we talk about, but the main thing we're going to be talking about is Wanda and about her allegedly and for entertainment purposes setting up people here. Now we already heard her say that she allegedly and for entertainment purposes only was allegedly going to set up a AL. So when the question was asked about Melody, she's saying the same thing. So we're going to talk about that. Also, I want to talk to you guys about, have you heard about they're trying to bring back segregation? And I want to know how you guys feel about that. So I do want to talk about that a little bit. And also just to see how you guys feel about it. I don't want to get too much into it. I'm trying to wait for the 10-minute mark. But I will tell you this, bring it on. Do it. Go ahead and do it. If that's what you want to do, do it. It's not going to hurt us any. I think they're really trying to get us to get back out here in March, but we're going to talk about that as well. And then also, I did want to talk about this guy in Ohio who thought he was at an auction. You know how houses go into foreclosure and things like that. He thought he was buying a house for $5,000, and actually he bought a whole block. And now the city wants the property back, but he bought it in the auction for $5,000. Would you give the property back? So we're going to talk about that as well. Hello, Deborah Randall, my member and my tea sipper. Hello. Hello, Sonia. Hello. So we're going to talk about that. So we're going to wait for this 10-minute mark. And let me know did you guys get notification that I was coming on? Let me know if you guys have got the notification that I was coming on at 9 o'clock. Because I know yesterday some of you all were saying that you didn't get the notification. So I wanted to make sure that you're getting the notifications. So we're gonna talk about some good things tonight. Um, just just talk about whatever else we want to talk about. You did get the notification, Sonia? Okay, okay. Cindy G, you got a notification? Okay, okay, okay. So now the notifications are working. And how is the volume? Is that too loud? Because I did try to turn it down some, so it's not so loud. Okay, Deborah, you got the notification? Okay. Okay. So how is everyone doing tonight? It looks like we got 21 people in the chat. So we should have 21 likes so far. Even if you're in the bushes, if you could jump down and give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. So we're going to talk about some good stuff tonight and see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. Then if y'all was in my live earlier, did somebody say something about true tea in the chat? Because I didn't catch that. 18 likes and 22 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Linda, did you see anything in the chat when somebody was talking about true tea? Or said something that was not true? Hello, Mary Willis, my mod. Hello, hello. Did anybody see anything in the chat where somebody said something about true tea that wasn't that was incorrect? Please let me know because somebody messaged me about that. Said something was said about True Tea. And yeah, no, I like True Tea. I rock with True Tea. I like her content, So let me know if y'all saw something in the chat that somebody said about True Tea. Let me know. Okay, you said you did not, Linda? You said that was Bobo Anderson? Okay. Now, if he comes in and says anything else, let me know. We're going to have to get him out the chat. Okay. Hello, Lori Bell Carter. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to talk about some things today. Also, we're going to talk about Married to Medicine as well. We left off, we were talking about them, and I thought they were just unprofessional. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And also, we're going to talk about Roa. Y'all know I reviewed that show with Tea Talk with Your Girl, Sassy T, and Sandra P. So we're going to talk about that as well. So we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. Hello, Capricorn Flower. Hello, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see what you're saying. Bobo Anderson was terrible today in that chat, and somebody else too on point something. Okay. My mom said, if y'all see anything, let me know. You said Bubble Anderson was terrible today in the chat, and somebody else too on point something. Okay, I know I saw them. If they're acting up in the chat and saying things, we're gonna have to put them on a timeout or let me know. Let's see who else we have in here. Hello, Lori Ian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, you said he was trying to be funny. Okay. We got 25 likes and 37 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Hello, Lady Pooh, my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Terry. Hello, Terry Gay. All right, you too. You be safe and be blessed too. All right, we at the 10-minute mark. We gonna get started. All right, so now you know what the thumbnail said. Did Wanda try to set up Melanie Shari? So she did say that as well, but I didn't talk about it. That she would want Melanie to come down too, so they could talk to her about why she fired Kiki. So we're gonna talk about that too. But I do want to talk about something that I think is very important, as well. That's important too. But I want to talk about this, and I want to know, have y'all heard this? Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat. If I didn't say welcome, everyone. And let me know if I'm too loud because I did try to turn it down some so I don't sound so loud like I'm hollering into the microphone here. Okay. So, have y'all heard that they want to bring back segregation? Donald Trump has lifted the segregation ban that certain contractors they don't have to abide by that anymore. I think they're going to start putting signs out that says, like whites only or blacks only, white only bathrooms, black only bathrooms. They would have like restaurants that says white only or black only. People are thinking that they cannot do this. The president can do what they want, and then especially if they have control over the House and the Senate, and the House and Senate is scared of him, and Elon Musk, he's the president, and then we have the Senate, and also I lost my train of thought. The Senate and the House, okay? So if they say, and someone was in my chat and said, well, they can't do that. They got to go through Congress. He has Congress in his pocket, so he can do what he wants. Now, it'll be different if we were in normal times. We're not in normal times, where we had like Democrats maybe had the House and the Republicans had the Senate. It's not like that. They own both. They have both chambers, so they basically can pass what they want to pass. Now, the Democrats can get up there and they can talk about this and that, but that's not going to make a difference when they take a vote. And if they got enough votes, it will pass. The same thing with the Department of Education. They saying, oh, they can't do that because they have to go through the Senate. If they have the House and the Senate, it's gonna pass because whatever he tell them to do, the Orange Man tell them to do, and Elon Musk and Doge, that's what they do. So it's not that it can't be done. It can be done. We're just not in normal times where we play by the rules. They're not playing by the rules no more. So they can do what they want to do. So this is not a normal times we're in. We've been having things on TikTok and Facebook, like they keep trying to get us to come out in March. Have you noticed that when they're up there marching at the Capitol and everything like that, we're not up there. You might see a couple here and there, but nothing that's noticeable. And they're, and like the people are saying, they're trying to get us out here to get in the streets and start marching so they can do martial law on us. And I think we have grew up a lot and know when they trying to, get us to do something, they came out and said, oh, they're gonna let the cop out who unalive George Floyd. They thought we was gonna get ruffled about that and get out in the streets and start marching. No, we didn't. So now they come up with, we're gonna bring segregation back. And people are on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram laughing. It's like, okay, bring it back. That's fine with us. We can go and we can have clean bathrooms. I want to know where I'm one of that and where I'm not one of that. So if they don't want me in their restaurant, that's fine. Then if that's the case, the money will just flow in the black communities if they don't want us in their restaurants and things like that. So, Let me know. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel any way about them bringing back segregation? Do y'all feel some type of way? Let me know in the chat. Um, let me see. Yeah, so these people do what they want to. Okay, you said great. You said Trump days are numbered. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Linda. I'm sorry to hear that. Linda, do you mind if you don't want to mind, let us know what happened in San Antonio? Yeah, y'all, this is serious business. Um, yes, Cindy, it's a living nightmare. Hello, Bernadette. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's time to call on the Most High more than ever. Um, if they want to do it, go ahead and do it. And I think people think the sundown towns are some type of myth. Those are real. Those are real. There are still sundown towns that us black people are not supposed to be in there after dark. So that's not a myth. I'm gonna go back and look on there. They have a list of them, of the sundown towns. Um, so that's not a myth, y'all. They have sundown towns. And when I get information like that, because my sons are older, they drive and they don't know stuff about sundown and all that, and they drive out of town and stuff like that. So I have to tell my sons that. So they go out, drive out of town with their girlfriends and stuff, and don't know, you know. Um, and then they said those fires that were, I think, in North Carolina and somewhere else. They said people are deliberately setting those fires, and they don't want you to have FEMA, so they want to let those houses and towns burn down. Then they come in and rebuild them and make them into sundown towns, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Just allegedly. Think about all these fires that we're having in California and floods and stuff like that, and they don't want to help the people rebuild. Why wouldn't you not want to help the people rebuild? Why? Yeah, that's something to think about. I'm not saying it's true. It's just what I've been hearing. Yes, Lady Pooh. They want a reaction out of us. They want us to react, and we're not going to give them the energy. Right. They keep trying to do everything they can to get us out there and start marching. It's not working. People on TikTok is saying they don't care. Let them bring the segregation. Let them put up the signs. They find what you putting up the sign. And I don't have no problem with it. If you don't want me in your establishment, good. You don't have to hide it anymore. So, go where your money, where people want your money at. Don't go where people, have to take your money because they have to let you in their restaurant or establishment. I don't have no problem with that. So that's not gonna make me angry one way or the other. Let me know what y'all think about this in the chat. You right about that. We are not our grandparents. Thank you, Mary Willis. Nor our parents. You right about that. And another thing, if they sending all these people back to countries they didn't even come from, who they think gonna get out there in their fields and pick their fruit and vegetables? I know they don't think we going back out there. Now, if you try to push us back out there, then yeah, there gonna be some rumbling. try to force, but they got sense. They got sense. They know we're not our ancestors. They know that. Um, yes, the black community will improve greatly. Think about it. All the stuff we invented. Let us have our stuff back. Man, we'll stay in our own little town. That's fine. I have no problem with that. I don't know why they think that's going to get us upset. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all have a problem with them bringing back segregation? Sharon said they really don't know what they want, what they are doing, throwing things against the wall. Idiots. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't have no problem with it. Go ahead. Hate is a strong word, but I hate this man. And I try not to, and y'all know I be saying I try not to say I hate nobody. I try to say I dislike them. But sometimes you feel what you feel, and I understand that. We have 42 likes and 57 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Um, let's see who else we have in here. You said I have a son downtown 10 minutes from me. Okay. You said you have a son downtown 10 minutes. Wait a minute. You said you have a son downtown 10 minutes from you? Oh, wow. Yeah, so we have to, start telling our kids about this stuff so that they know. Because when I try to talk to my son about it, probably almost a year ago, because he was living in, no, it's been more than that, about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, because he was living in Texas. And I was like, and I know him and his girlfriend, they like to go on road trips. I said, do you know where the sundown towns are at, so you don't have to maybe stop there and get gas if it's late at night? He said, what's that? So I had to explain that to him. He said, I didn't know that existed. I said, oh yes, it existed. They try to make us think that there are not towns like that that still exist, but there are. So and not only our sons, we tell our sons and daughters, because our daughters, they travel too. They want to go on road trips and stuff like that. You say if they start, it's going to be a bloodbath. Yes, yes. Let's see. I have a son downtown 10 minutes from me. Oh, okay. They went out for lunch and they were told to go to the back and order their food. My mom was very upset. What? You know what I would have did, Linda? I would have walked right on out of there. Y'all don't need my business. Mm-mm. Now, Linda, she just could have left. I'm sure there was another place that she could have probably went to that would have took her money, and she could have had lunch. So that is just 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 sad. They went out to lunch and they were told to go to the back and order their food. Oh my God, goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Linda. I am so sorry to hear that. Look, and we gonna have to start, learning how to. We might be in the house like we was during COVID. We might be back in the house because uh, the new administration. I don't think they're dealing with a full deck. We might have to be back in the house, and we got to really start saving our money and stuff because these people are terrible. Yeah, look, now, like I said, I'm sorry for that happened to your mom. I'm so sorry about that. That is ridiculous. You said sound down here in Texas is what you say, Pampo, Bowie, and San Angelo. Pampo, Bowie, and San Angelo. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to make sure I make note of that. And I don't want their food no way because their ass can't cook. They sure can't. But this is the thing. We can go to our own restaurants where we know we're gonna get good, clean food at anyway. I don't care about going to a restaurant. They don't season the food anyway. It'd be all bland and everything else. So that's fine with me. Hello, Charnel Monet. Hello, Ophelia. You said we have our rights and you're going to fight for our rights. Yes, we do have rights. We do. But this is the thing. I want to know if you don't want me in your restaurant. If you don't want me in there, that's fine. I can go where my money is accepted at. Correct. It's a pleasure to me. I don't have to deal with y'all ass. Let's see here. 55 likes and 78 in the chats. Can we please get the likes up, please? And thank you. They only come out at night. Yep. Yeah. This was before this stuff with like this stuff that was going on with Kiki, and she was always trying to say that she want to talk, she want to do this, Miss Wanda. Um, so if she would have just met up with Wanda and things would have went left, was she gonna have her people come out the bushes O'Mail? That's all I'm saying. Because she said she had her people waiting over there in the bushes for AL. Just saying. Hello, Patrina Winters, my member and tea sipper. Hello, hello. Hello, Just Joyce. Hello, Helena. Let's see here. Hello, let's see what else we have here. Hello, Helena. Let me see what y'all saying here. You said there are several in Texas. Vita, Hitchcock, Cut and Shot is a sundown town as well. Alvin, Texas, too, and several others. Wow, I didn't know that they had that many in Texas. All right. Yes, we have two mentally challenged people in the house in the White House. You're right about that. Helena, you said you're driving. Okay, now be safe while you're driving. Let's see. When my daughter drives from Dallas to Atlanta, she leaves at dawn and stops one time for gas. It's a 12-hour drive. Okay, that's good, Sonia. See, this is the thing, and I know my mouth. So, soon as they would have said, go, I said, go where? Go to the back of what? I would have walked right on out of there, sir. You have a great day. Yep, one playing president, and who knows what Musk is doing, losing all them people money because ain't nobody buying Tesla. That they stock is down. I think somebody ran their car into a Tesla dealership. I think I was just reading that somebody ran their car into a Tesla dealership, and he was on Fox 6. He looked like he was about to cry. He said he thought the Democrats were some peaceful people. He thought that we had empathy for people. He said Tesla is a peaceful company, and I'm looking at him like, sir, are you kidding me? But you just was over there on the Ray Joe I think his name is Joe Reagan or something show, and said people who have any type of empathy for people are weak. So now that they tearing down Tesla, now you all of a sudden talking about the Democrats you thought they were peaceful people and had empathy for people. Oh, so you thought we were weak? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, but Tesla is losing a lot of stock, and they're asking him to step down. And also, he's begging the people not, the people not to sell their stock. He thinks that Tesla's going to bounce back, but it's just getting worse and worse. People are even trying to give their Tesla cars back. They don't want them, and the place where they got them from, they won't take them back. Also, that Tesla truck has been recalled 2 or 3 times, so it's a piece of crap. So he's losing billions of dollars. And you know how, and then you can tell these people, but these people are not, um, they shouldn't be in the White House. They leaked military information. Well, I'll say it like this: they were, what is his name? The man used to work for Fox 6. Now he's in the Pentagon. I forgot his name, but he was texting JD Vance about some war plans and included a reporter in with the text. Now, what if that was a reporter that was not with the United States? It could have been terrorists or anything, and he talking about war plan things through a text to JD Vance. And luckily, the reporter that they did it with the group text, he thought it was a joke, and they reached out to the like CNN and stuff like that and told them what happened. And I, I I truly believe that Donald Trump has some mild case of dementia. Everything time you ask him something that happened, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. That's all he says. He don't know nothing about it. This is how deranged this man is. Please get these likes up. Yes, active Melly would go near those hood boogers. No, but when they were on the show and it was not so bad like it was now. And they would have had to sit down. If we could say that she didn't have some people trying to maybe do something to her, because I've never heard anybody, a grandmother and older she is, to say that she had people waiting in the bushes. Okay, they don't run in the same circles as her. Well, she's off of TV now, and she says that she's enjoying that she doesn't have to be on TV. She doesn't have to be on there to make money, and she just fine. So I think she likes not being on TV right now. She can go back on TV if she wants to, but I think she's fine with just doing her speaking engagements, selling her Seventh Avenue Beauty, doing the property preservation classes, and then I think she's probably getting ready to start back with a Nubian with Sharnita's World, I think. So I think she, got enough on her plate that she don't need the drama of Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore. So, I don't. Maybe she's not ready to, be back on TV. Of course, we would love to see her on another TV show, but if she's taking some time off and resting and don't want to be back on there, that's fine. But we gonna see her anyway. We see her on Instagram, and we know different things that she's in, so we still see her. Hello, Thelma, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, hello. 65 likes and 71 in the chat. We got 101 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Yeah, she gonna find herself behind bars, premeditated, saying stuff, you know. Yeah, he told him he wasn't the president, Elon Musk's son. No, and he has no respect for grown people. So you can tell he was not taught any manners. He was digging in his nose, putting it all on the desk of the president. The desk of the president. That little boy, he don't have any manners. Yes, I don't like the Tesla. Hello, Cricket22. Hello, Starry Eyes. Hello, hello. We have 72 likes and 89 in the chat. Now I'm trying to see what y'all are saying about. I'm asking y'all what y'all feel about them bringing segregation back. Let me know what y'all think. Mary says she would have cussed that restaurant out. Dirty bastard. Yeah, I would have too and kept it and went somewhere else. 78, 76 likes and 90 in the chat. No, Sharon, they're not supposed to be texting them. Like I said, they got some dysfunctional people up there in the White House. I don't blame you. I would have been ready to go too, Linda. Hello, G Tina. Hello, hello. I heard too that I keep hearing that in these streets that the Scots have quit the show. So I don't know if it's Scots 1.0 and 2.0 or just Scott 1.0. Let me know if you know in the chat if you have heard that the Scots have quit the show. Now, y'all do remember Tisha's son and her kids didn't want they wanted her to quit the show. They didn't want them on the show. If y'all remember that a while back. Yes, Melanie still has her builder's license. You said maybe this guy did quit the show. Uh, So do you think it's Scott's 1.0 or 2.0? You said maybe Mel, ba- Mel may be behind the scenes with her production company and show CL how to do it. She showed good that Melanie is good at that. Let's see, Lady Pooh, we know somebody added CK was Love and Marriage was coming back. He said, "What show?" Wait a minute. XCK was Love and Marriage Huntsville coming back. He said, "What show?" Really? I see. Let's see here. Let me get up. Okay, have y'all heard about Latrice and Cliff? Um, about Cliff allegedly and for entertainment purposes only punching the waitress in the chest. Have y'all heard that? And also that he is abusive to Latrice. Now I know y'all heard that on these YouTube streets. Cliff has punched the bartender in the chest. Son, you said maybe 2.0. Mary Willis, you said both. They're saying Scott 1.0. Okay. Let's see. And a side chick of Maurice is spilling the tea about him and his brother, as well as the fact that the wives know about them. What? Where did you hear that at, Lady Pooh? You said we're not surprised about Cliff the angry drunk. Yes, they said he punched that lady in the chest. And then there was another guy that came on live and a black guy and said that they be doing some crazy stuff over there at Taste. So if he punching on women, what the hell you think he do to his damn wife? Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. You said it's on the Facebook group, Lady Pooh. Let me let me look. Give me 1 second. I think I seen this over here on Instagram. That woman, I would sue them. I'm sorry. I would sue them. Just saying. I would sue because if you allegedly want to be around here punching on people, whatever you do with your wife ain't got nothing to do with me. But you ain't gonna be punching on me. Let me. Give me 1 second here. Let me. Yeah, if you're around here punching on people, and if she worked it, she allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, she can sue him now. I'm just trying to see if I can find it here. Mm, Let me look one more place. I think it's on. Look at hers here. Now I don't know what would possess him to hit the waitress. And she said she was not even talking to him; she was talking to his wife. So I'm trying to figure that part out. That she was not talking to him; she was talking to his wife. Who is this at? Wait 1 second here. Let me get. Okay, so I was trying to find. We did have a. I think it was on. It's on site, but I can't find it on there. Where they was talking about Cliff hitting the waitress in the chest. Now, I didn't know the man had no drinking problem, but people have said they have allegedly and for entertainment purposes only seen bruises on Latrice. Did y'all know that there was bruises on Latrice? So do y'all think he's hitting Latrice? Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. You said you think he do marry? You said he has laid hands on his wife allegedly? Okay. You said I hope both of the Scotts, Kimmy and Maurice, don't got no storylines. Okay. You said baby girl said Cliff will be meeting Jesus if he touched me. Hello, Larry, Lisa Foster, my member, and T Sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Lady Pooh, you said he be throwing Latrice all over the house? We got 88 likes and 102 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. If you're just coming in, if we could please get those likes up, please, and thank you. Yeah, I don't understand why she didn't call the police when this happened. I don't understand it. Thelma said, I think he beats his wife too. I She looks so scared when she's around him. And he wouldn't be putting his hands on me. Hit the like button as you come in, please, and thank you. Bap said, taste would belong to me. Lawsuit in order. Right. 88 likes and 108 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. You said Millie Chung got the video? Let me see. So allegedly he was maybe allegedly drunk. But why is she talking to his wife about something? What are you coming over there for? Hello, She. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. But he always, now I've heard him talk crazy to her, like if they got a divorce, he could get another woman if he wanted to. So that's how people, men with money treat you, like you property or whatever. Like you're replaceable. If you don't like it, you can go. That's what it seems like to me. That he letting her know if you don't like it, you can go. But when people are accustomed to certain lifestyle and the money and stuff like that, she got a little G-Wagon truck, so she want to keep all that. But I look, like I said, I ain't gonna be nobody punching bag for no G-Wagon truck or the money. But Latrice does pretty good on her own too. Lady Pooh said Latrice have deep-seated daddy issues that needs to be addressed. Well, that'd be a good storyline for them. Let's see here. 91 likes and 103 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. You believe Cliff is on the DL? It's a lot of these sassy men out here that I think is on the DL. I for sure think Ralph and Martell is on the DL, and Marquise, the DL. I believe Ken is on the DL. Just saying. Not saying it's so. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. They too sassy. Look, a lot of these men, look, no. This is so sad. CK let all these men come on this show and they do DV because allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, somebody, I think the cameraman or a producer, DV'd his girlfriend, and he still got him working over there in the show. What kind of damn shit he got going on over there? Then you got Martell. Then you got Marquise. All these DV people, and he don't open his mouth. Oh, but he fired Marquise because of the text messages. So if that was the case, why didn't you fire Martell when he was harassing and sending Melanie all kind of shit? I don't think that was the reason he fired Marquise. I think he got mad because Marquise was doing all these interviews with millimeters or male supporters, and he mad about that. And maybe he asked Marquise to be his manager too, and Marquise turned his ass down, and he mad about that. Just saying, y'all, because it's some stuff going on here. All these men on these shows, they act so feminine and and sassy. All of them. You said he's a sassy, angry drunk. She says, please tell me Not another one of CK toxic domestic violence, unprotected of the woman shows. Yes. I don't know what when the man did that, when he punched her in the chest, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, why didn't she call the cops? Then you can hear Latrice in the background saying, "This is not gonna go how you think it's gonna go." Oh, no worries. They ain't gonna do nothing to car. They're not gonna do nothing. We have 96 likes and 104 in the chat. Oh, no worries, Shishi. Sometimes this is how we feel, but we gotta not make it so, so YouTube won't, But I did read it, so that's my fault too. But we gotta make it so much so YouTube don't think we over here bashing nobody. Yes, they have showed the bruises on the show. Yes, Linda. So, what he just do? Set a taste and just drink all day long? What do he do? Yes. Think about it. It's hot down there in Jackson, Mississippi, and Latrice is always wearing long sleeves. You know what? I'm wondering about them. With these long sleeve shirts on, they have jackets on, they have pants on. I don't know. You said Jay Evans posted a video on IG last night. I'm going to see if I can find it over here. If someone has that video, if they can send it to my DM. No problem, she. It's all good. Some females will take a ill use behavior for the love of money. Yeah, some people. Yes, that is true. Some people be getting the heck beat out of them. Excuse me, I'm not supposed to say that. Some people can be getting, they butt toe up and won't they'll protect the man. They'll protect them as long as they getting that money and got the lifestyle, the house, and the car. And they can go buy Gucci and Chanel and stuff like that. And this is the thing, Cliff don't even look that good. Now, maybe back in his days, he looked it good, and because he's not aging, gracefully. You said he down. You said him downstairs, Thelma. All right. We got 100 likes and 124 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Lady Pooh said, I feel that he is trying to ruin her business so she won't be able to leave him. Because don't Latrice do real estate? You said you believe Glenn is on the DL? Is that what's her name for the husband? The one that's claimed he got a box truck business? Oh, I thought he was trying to become a rapper. Wasn't Glenn trying to become a rapper? You said she did not call the police. Well, the police might pick it up now because it's all over this internet. Let me know if y'all have that clip. Send it to my IG because that woman, you can see she took pictures before she went into Tay. She looked really nice. Now she's a pretty girl, and That lady was on this IG crying. You said Cliff was her investor. She not walking away. She loves the almighty dollar. Honey, but well, you know what, Bab? She gonna be in for a rude awakening because it ain't gonna get no better. It's gonna get worse. It was an episode and he was pushing on her and the camera is right on them. So they didn't try to intervene. You said CK don't like black women. Okay. Sydney said he's always drunk, allegedly. You said Lockjaw did not show her text to Marquise. Right. Now, what did she? So for Marquise to say that, why we ain't seen the text that she sent to him? Why ain't she kicked off the show? You said the police were called, Cindy G? Oh, so the police did get called on Cliff. CK wanted a man to jump on women, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Hello, PN2 Ross. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said CK did not like Marquise because he liked Mel. Yes, I think that's it too. Let's see here. You could take your money because I'll be damned if you're going to be putting your hands on me. You right about that? Okay, Lisa said they were called, so the police were called. That's good. You said Latrice has a hair business. Okay. Sonia, the police did come. Did they take him to jail? The girl is one of the top bartenders in Jacksonville, Mississippi. Oh wow. Okay. So did they? So they didn't take Cliff to jail for nothing? They didn't take him to jail? He's going to one of the suites on the top floor to sleep it off. Oh wow. 110 likes and 112 in the chat. Thank you guys. Okay, she did call the police. We got 110 likes and 110 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. If you drink heavily as he does, you would age like spoiled milk. Spoiled milk. Yeah, because he looked bad. He aging like spoiled milk because he looked bad. Oh, you said she has goddess length here in salons. Okay. So she should make good money for that. She don't need Cliff. You said Cliff was pushing on her in front of the cameras and they didn't say nothing? Okay, she grew up poor. Okay, Latrice Goddess here. Hello, Glendora. Hello, hello. Yes, thank you so much. I pray all is well with you as well. Cindy said, drunk all day and go upstairs in one of the suites and sleep it off and come back downstairs harassing people. Oh, wow. $114 likes and 125 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Cliff is owed money in Jackson, Mississippi. He is one of the wealthiest people in Jackson, Mississippi. You know what? I don't care. He ain't gonna be putting his hands on me. Did they get a prenup when they got married? Is there a prenup? All she needs is a thirsty attorney to sue both Cliff and her, leaving them bankrupt. Yes. Yeah, this is sad. This is sad. You said Hugh Williams from Williams' brother just passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven. Let me put that up here. I'm so sorry to hear that. We have 115 likes and 121 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. You said nope. You said no. Cliff did not go to jail. Latrice called the police. In my opinion, she said I grew up poor also, but I'm not letting anyone put their hands on me just for the love of money. Me either. Yeah, you keep that. Let's see what else we have here. Cliff provided her with money for her wig line. She not that in love with that old man. Oh, okay. Cliff, I think has way more money than her. We don't know how much she actually makes just because she says so. She wants the money in life he is giving her. Yes, that's what I said. I think it is. But if they didn't sign no prenup and she want to divorce him for, allegedly DV, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Okay, Linda. Thank you, Linda. 1 second here, guys. Uh, okay. All right. Thank you, Linda. Shout out to Millie Chan. This is her work. Shout out to Millie Chan. This is her work. This is from Millie Chan. So let's take a look at this. Now, this man here worked. Hello, proud Mimi, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. So this man here worked at Taste. So let's see what he has to say. This man here worked at Taste, and this is over from Millie Chan. This is Millie Chan's work. I do not own the rights to this clip at all. Shout out to Millie Chan.
That happened at Taste Bar and Grill in Jackson, Mississippi. This is Trey Shelton, I believe. This is his handle on Instagram, and he is a former employee of Taste. And he has something to say. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me get you up to par. This is Megan Gibbs, and she is also a former employee of Taste Bar and Grill in Jackson, Mississippi. She said that she was trying to have a conversation with Latrice Rogers about something that had happened, and she just wanted to tell her part. And as she was talking, Cliff allegedly came down and hit her in her chest. Here's where she posted it on her Instagram page. She said, after this is what Latrice said, it ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go. And there is recording of Latrice saying that. And then she said, after this, her husband hit me in the chest in front of several customers and employees. So there were witnesses. Now let's get into Trey. I normally wouldn't get involved in stuff like this, but being the fact that I used to work for them like literally weeks ago, this kind of hit close to home. First off, I really want to apologize to Megan because I feel like out of everybody, that didn't deserve to happen to you at all. Because when I tell you that girl rode for Taste the hardest, and for a lot of people that's wondering, this is part of the reason why I left. Not particularly this situation, but this type of behavior. Like, it's so unacceptable. I can go on and on about my experience at Taste, but to be honest, they don't matter enough to me right now, and I don't care enough. But what I will say is just because you own a business doing something else, don't mean you'll be good at running a business doing another thing. Like, for real. Essentials that it takes to run a restaurant, a bar, a lounge, club, or whatever you want to call it is not the same as running a store. It takes structure. It takes consistency. And right now, that place lacks both. It sounds like the Rogers need to go back to the drawing board, right? Because I hear the food is great. At least I know it used to be great. That's what I've heard. And if you are around here treating your employees like this, and he said he quit a couple of weeks ago, like, why did he leave? I do agree with him that it's difficult to run restaurants and clubs and stuff like that, and you have to have that. I do love that Taste is a nice place in Jackson, Mississippi, where people can dress up and go and enjoy themselves. But if you're treating employees like this, customers witnessing you putting your hands on employees allegedly, that's a bit much. And that's not going to fare well for your business. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, and we'll talk some more about it. It's your girl Millie Chun. Bye, y'all.
Okay, guys, let me know what y'all think about this in the chat. How do y'all feel about this? Now we have another worker coming out saying this about Taste. And again, shout out to Millie Child. I do not own the rights to these clips. Um, this is her work. Let me put my banner up here. Let me see here. Let's see. You said I will be stealing money until it's time for me to go. Vera, you is funny. Let's see here. We got 121 likes and 116 in the chat. Thank you. Let's see. It's a guy that was on the video said he used to work for them. He quit 2 weeks ago. He couldn't take Cliff. Right, so Cliff must be around there terrorizing people. Hello, B Liz. Hello, hello, hello. So Cliff must be around there terrorizing people. Now, why would he do that to a woman? But I guess if he's allegedly for entertainment purposes doing stuff to Latrice, allegedly. But me, I would sue him. I'm sorry. I would sue him and Latrice. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. I would. And then the other guy that was we just seen, he quit. So Cliff must just, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, only just get drunk all day and come down there and terrorize the people. Allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly. Not saying that, maybe he got some issues that he need, to talk about. Case will not be open for long. Treating workers with speed. Cliff would not punch a man in his chest. In my opinion, Cliff is a coward. Yes, Babs. Yes. Cliff has a problem with Chris. Cliff has problems, serious problems. He sure does, problem me. Audrey said that Wanda doing gaslighting as it at its finest to redirect and deflect, like she knows the only reason she is back is because Mel gone, but lying like she and the peanut gallery was going to attack someone. So y'all don't think she had her people out there to attack AL? Just saying. Let's see here. Cliff, that cat daddy that thinks all women are beneath him, in my opinion. Yes, because he got money. That's why he thinks that. Cliff didn't put his hands on Big Wooly, though. He sure didn't. He sure didn't, Sherry. He didn't put his hands on Big Wooly. She said, of course not. Cliff is aggressive with his wife. Remember when he pulled Latrice? And alcohol doesn't help. Oh no, see, Now I wonder what he's like in the house with her by themselves. I wonder what he does to her. But we did allegedly for entertainment purposes only see seeing bruises on her. Not saying that he did that. I'm just saying allegedly. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. But all these men who try to push up on women, hit women, they don't do that to any man. And Willie and Aisha did the right thing getting off that show. They did the right thing getting off that show. Because if not, they would have probably had to put hands and feet on somebody. Hello, Audrey Clark. Hello, hello. Peace and blessings to you as well. I know Wanda tried to set AL up. She knew they were going to be filming at the time she told him to come. I believe that. I don't care what she say. I believe she tried to set that man up. And I believe if Melanie would have went and talked to her like that as well, I believe she would have tried to do the same thing. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Now, that's premeditated. And you got up here on this internet here and said that. You know, he could take that to the police, in my opinion. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. You said Latrice is a nervous tick to me, probably from Cliff. Yeah, she probably her nerves probably bad from him. Do all these men look for women with no brothers? That's about that life. My brother would have went down there and knocked Cliff noodles all the way back. 129 likes and 130 in the chat. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. I told you these men act like they're on the DL. They act like they got sugar in their tank. All of them. All these men act like they got sugar in their tank. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what is wrong with these men. And if Latrice did not get no prenup, I don't know how long they've been married. She, can divorce him, and she can get some of his money for alimony. And she has a reason to divorce him. Like you said, all three of my brothers would have let Cliff daddy have it. When Uncle Wanda said out of her mouth she had the same setup plan for Melanie, just Melanie don't deal with no trash like Wanda. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all that's why I have them on thumbnail. Did Wanda try to set up Melody as well? So if just if Melanie would have tried to be on some peace stuff and tried to talk to them, then she going around lying talking about Melanie fired Kiki. She know dang on well Melanie cannot fire nobody. Don't you think if Melanie could fire somebody, she would have fired Martell a long time ago? So I don't know what Wanda get this at that Melanie can fire people. And not she said, and not counting my sisters. Latrice, Sharon J says Latrice's mother doesn't seem to care for Cliff and has talked to her about him. Well, she needs to talk some more. Because I'm not staring nobody abusing me. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Nobody could be putting no hands or feet on me. You said Lifetime has a movie coming out Saturday called Wife's Doctor with the couple from Empire and Keisha Knight Pullman. Oh, I love Rudy. I know she's a grown woman now. We can't be calling her Rudy from the Cosby Show, but every time I look at her, I see Rudy. But I like the movies she play in, and also I like her husband too. I like the movies that he play in too. What is his name? He playing a lot of Lifetime movies too, so they make a great couple. And I'm glad she did find somebody because that first husband she had, that was that football player, he was so mean to her. So I'm glad she got found her a nice husband. Yes, proud Mimi, she will always be Rudy. Yes, let me write that down because I want to watch that. I want to watch another movie that's on Prime. It's called, I think it's called Duplicity. I may be saying it wrong. It's with Tyler. What is his name? Tyler something in there. Um, it's on Prime. He said, "Sometime I wonder. I just wonder if these people are really okay." Me too. She. Some of these people, I don't know. Brad James. Yes, Brad James. I like him. I really like him and Rudy together. Brad James and Rudy together. I really like them together. Yeah, she's always going to be Rudy Huxtable. You said Rudy Huckleberry. Out loud. Um, it will be no money to talk about after I leave. That money will be all in my mother's name. I heard that. Wanda is an example of embarrassment for Black people. In my opinion, she she is below low class. She sure is. She don't care what she say. Check out Single Black Female 3. It was good. Oh, that's the movie that Portia's in, Linda. Sonia, you said it's called Duplicity. Am I saying that right? Duplicity. I want to watch that. You said it's good? Okay. I'm watching that. I'm watching that when I get off live. 135 likes and 140 in the chat. Can we please get the likes up, please? And thank you. Yes, I'm watching when I get off live. And I need to watch the Single Black Female too. Okay, y'all. But hopefully we get some more developments about Latrice and Cliff. And also, guys, just be on the lookout. If y'all start seeing signs that say colored only, colored only or black only or white only, don't get mad about that. If they want to segregate us, that's fine. We do better by ourselves anyway. And then that way we can spend our money, among us. So we have a lot of black restaurant that cooks amazing food. So they don't want our money. We ain't gonna beg them to take it. So don't get upset. We gonna still stay in the house. Let them, if they want to go out there and march, let them go out there and march. We not going out there. We're gonna stay right here and behind our doors and rest for the next 4 years. You said yes, Linda. That is the one portion. And okay, I really have to understand what Wanda be saying. No disrespect, but what language do she be speaking? I don't know. Now we can, we might say some words different or something like that, but not every word. I can barely understand what she say myself. Okay. Now we did talk about Married to Medicine. They said it's on pause or it's canceled. So do y'all think that the show is going to be canceled after the fights that were on the show? 139 likes and 132 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. So I'm just trying to figure out. It's supposed to be coming on the last part of the reunion, and we're supposed to see this debacle go down. So we shall see And let me know in the chat. Do y'all think that there is some mixed babies out there of Dr. Damien? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Also, I wanted to talk about Roa. Now, do y'all think that that Portia and Shamia, that is some tension between them, or what do y'all think? Because she's been hanging out with other people. So we're gonna get into that. Give me 1 second. I want to bring that up. Um, I don't know. Might be some truth to what Candy is saying. Um, it might be some truth to it. And I think Drew did bring her sister as backup, in my opinion. So I do want to talk a little bit about that. So let's get over here with Drew here. Now I thought this. Let me pause this for a second. We'll talk a little bit about it. Now I thought this was very childish, and they had their kids there. I didn't like that. So let's take a look at this here.
Oh, hi, Shamia. I think we got off on a bad foot.
No, we got off on a bad foot.
That's not the temperature of the room that I like to operate in.
Oh.
So if there's a time that we can talk, I would like that.
I would love to talk. I would love to meet Angela and not Drew's representative.
That was Angela.
So you speak on Drew's behalf?
I will.
Oh, okay, well then we don't need to talk about that because your feelings is what your feelings are.
And so are yours, right?
And very much so. I'm cool on you. Thank you.
You cool on me?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Okay, be nice then.
Appreciate that.
You're a mean girl.
Actually, you're the mean girl.
No, you're a mean girl. It flows with your name. Shamina. You're a mean girl.
Actually, Shamia.
Shamina.
Okay, so I'm so right here, sis. I'm not going over here.
We together? No, I'm just right here, honey.
If you don't take it on back with that 99 nose, don't do that.
Okay, Flavor Flav.
Wait, guys. Of all the noses that
you need a clock. You get Flavor Flav.
Her daughter's here.
Flavor Flav is the biggest hype man, and I feel like Shamia is the loudest one in the room. Portia's check D. I mean, she just show up and collect her check, and Shamia does all the work.
Angela taking over, but in 99 and 2000.
Ladies, we have to know how to act in our environments. What is
Didn't have
happening?
any glue to get her nose back down.
Can someone get your nose out of Portia's ass?
We are shopping till we drop, right?
Not gonna happen. We're coming over here.
Now wait a minute. Now, how did y'all feel about that? I thought that was a little, childish. Now, if somebody comes over and they start talking, and I don't want to talk to you, okay, that's we grown women. You just say hi, real nicely, and you just go on about your business. Now, the name calling, come on. I ain't like that. Now, we can do without the name calling. Once Angela said what she had to say, then Shamia said what she had to say. Y'all could have just parted ways. There could have been, no name calling. She said she speaks for Drew, okay. And then she didn't have to say you got your nose up Portia butt. Now, come on. Y'all got your kids there. It was no need for all of that. It talks about it being canceled due to what the Bravo sector is saying is okay. Okay, you said it's not good for marriage among the cast. Okay. Okay, you said it talks about married to marriage to being counsel allegedly. Hello, Lori Bell Carter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, James Irons. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 143 likes, 124 in the chat. Let me see here. So let's stop sharing this. Okay, so you said you hope Shamia do not get the big head. Yes, no, I don't want because if she sometimes if people think they're the richest on the show, they do get a big head. But I'm gonna keep on watching to see. But both of them was wrong. Angela and Shamia was wrong. Both they could have handled that better. If y'all don't like each other, y'all don't get along. But I think Angela is trying too hard. She's really trying to be Shamia's friend. Why do y'all think she's trying so hard to want to talk to Shamia to be her friend? What is it? Because she got money? Because she's seen her house? What is it? You can quite see that y'all not on the same time. Um, so maybe she should have let things cool off a little bit longer. She shouldn't have approached her at the event because things was kind of still, fresh. Maybe she should have waited. She should have talked to the other ladies and not Shamia. I don't know why she keeps going over there trying to talk to Shamia when I don't think they're, setting horses with each other. In my opinion. 143 likes, 124 in the chat. Thank you. Now, yep. Now I forgot about that. Proud Mimi. Thank you. Thank you, my tea sipper. Yes. So now I can understand Shamia. If you talk bad about my child, all bets are off. Don't come over here speaking to me. I have forgot about that. So that makes perfect sense right there. AL must be on vacation because he's going to gather Wanda. Yeah, I don't know where he at, but he gonna make about 5 or 6 videos once he do. But I bet you people have been DMing him and sending him stuff. So um, when he do get back, he got some stuff to say. Now with Shamia, I can understand her position where she was talking about her daughter allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So okay, that's fine. So we know why Shamia is so upset with her. So that's why I say Angela should let things cool off. Um, and if she did say something about that lady's child, she needs to apologize. And I'll decide whether I want to take your apology. If I do decide to take it, we can be cordial. If I see you somewhere, hey, how you doing, and keep it moving. That's about it. That's all I can give you. That's all I got for you. Yeah, I forgot about it too. Yes, probably her daughter is disabled. Remember her surrogate that was carrying the baby. She found out that she had the big C when she was carrying the baby for Shamia, and she had to get induced and have the baby early. Yes, Lisa Foster, my member and tea sipper. I understand why Shamia has smoked for that woman talking about her baby. Right. You said special needs, Proud Mimi. Yes, they have a nurse that's there, I think, 24 hours of the day. Because it's something with her breathing, with I think her nose or something, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're right talking about your child, yes. Yep. Now Drew's sister, she looked um like she on the spectrum. She looked like Drew, but she do look like she on the spectrum. I think she brought her there for backup in case her and Portia got into it. And Drew needs a stylist. Her and these broad tops with, with these blazers on. It's not it, girl. Now she just had on a white bra top and a blazer and some white jeans. That was that. And you come into a formal event. Now you come into another formal event. Everybody there got nice, pretty sundresses on. Here she come with this flower dam blazer on with another bra top. What is up with these? She look, she got every color bra top, the same design, just different colors. Now she just had on the same white bra top at the all white party. Now here she come again with this one on. I think it's black or red or something she got on this top. What you got all different colors? This don't make no sense. Somebody needs to style her. Now, Portia did help her get, her hair together and everything. She got her hair together, with nice, weave and stuff. Now somebody needs to help her get a wardrobe together. You said OLG is closed allegedly. Old Lady Gang is closed. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. We're gonna talk about that too. We're talking about I did see that about Kenyan's restaurant. Um she had two Old Lady Gang restaurants, and they said that one was closed and I guess the other one closed, and they talking about the Blaze Steak restaurant as well. What is going on with Candy and Todd with these damn restaurants? And people are saying, and me, I'm gonna just say me. If Candy them got restaurants, Stars got restaurant. Of course, you're gonna want to go there and try the food out. But they're right; they're overpriced. They have bad service, and the food is not even that good. Now, I have not heard really too many bad things about Rashida and Kirk's restaurant, Frost Bistro, and I haven't heard anything bad about Yandy and Mandisi's restaurant. Drop it in the chat if you had heard anything about Rashida's restaurant, Rashida and Kirk's restaurant, or Yandy and Mandisi's restaurant. Now, I did hear that somebody said they did go to Yandy and Mandisi's restaurant. They said it was clean and the food was good and the price was okay. Let me know in the chat. All right, Mary. Good night. Good night. Have anybody been to Rashida and Yandy's restaurant? And we know Candy got money. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say allegedly she got money. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, she got money. So, do we know why the old OLG was closed down? Was it for is it code violations or something to that effect? And why Blaze being closed as well? Because they're not saying why they're closed. Oh no, let me take that back. Well, the steak restaurant, they said they owe rent on that on the restaurant. So I know we know about that, but the OLG ones, they didn't say, but I did hear that they were closed. Let me know in the chat if y'all know why they're closed. I don't know. I heard bad things about Ti's restaurant too. They said the food is not good. What is that man that reviews the food? What is his name? I think I forgot his name. I know he goes around and do food reviews. He said that the TR restaurant, the food was not good. Um, no, wait. He said TI food was not good. I think it was another restaurant as well. Um, I don't want to say he did visit Kurt and Rashida's restaurant, but I'm not sure. I know he did not say anything about Yandy's restaurant. I don't think he visited that one either. I think Cindy, you meant you watched Single Black Female Saturday. Portia was a good actor. She was a crazy police officer. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. Okay, Linda, I'm checking it. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Linda. Okay, you said Rashida restaurant is only open for brunch and their food is good. Oh, okay, Sonia. Okay, well I'm gonna have to check that out then. Um, let's get into why. Let's get into why restaurant is allegedly closed. Let's get into that. Give me 1 second, you guys. So let me bring this up.
She won't acknowledge. Permanently closed. Like Kenya's mother's door to her, permanently closed. Like Ashley's father's door to her, permanently closed. Like the door from Bravo to Nini, permanently closed. Permanently closed. Never gonna open, 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 never gonna open. High blood pressure, never.
Let's see what's going on.
Descended, that wasn't too public. So it wasn't too public to call that wedding off.
Wait a minute, guys. Let me see.
Just Jeffrey Shepard. She is very upset that another unnamed celebrity has issue and umbrance with her. And that celebrity is Heffalong. Heffalong. Now, Shari, I love.
Wait a minute. We're not.
They're gonna go. I heard her in that interview. She said, I'm gonna give him the baby and I'm just gonna have an affair. Because it's
Wait a minute.
had a dick herself. She said it like she knew where there was some dick that she could.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me
We're
see.
letting them know you can deadbeat too. You can deadbeat too. Nia, I want you, like Lisa Ray, to get a larger body of work. A larger body of work. Now, Lisa Ray ruined her career chasing a fool. You seem to have ruined yours acting one. Candy Burris. I guess you have tired of clogging the arteries and raising the blood pressure of the greater metro Atlanta area. And so you have shuttered your salty tourist trap. Chris was right. He said that thing's going to start losing money the second you get off the show. And sure enough, the second that new season got to rolling, wasn't nobody going to Old Lady Gang. They didn't want the Tomaine. Ptomaine. You know they're serving food poisoning. Ptomaine. 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 Sing it with me, Ptomaine. Oh, Ptomaine. 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 You know the shit will mess up your brain. Your brain. Ptomaine. 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 According to Google, the restaurant is permanently closed, like Sherry Shepherd's heart to that child she won't acknowledge. Permanently closed, like Kenya's mother's door to her. Permanently closed, like Ashley's father's door to her. Permanently closed. Like the door from Bravo to Nini, permanently closed. Permanently closed. Never gonna open, 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 never gonna open. High blood pressure, never gonna open, 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 never gonna open. Blood pressure, you ate shit. You ate that shit.
Okay.
Thanks for
All right. Shout out to Roger Alexander for his commentary on why Candy's restaurant's closed. We didn't hear much. He just said Google said it's permanently closed. So shout out to Alexander Rogers. So how do y'all feel about that? That the old lady gang is permanently closed. I didn't get a chance to eat at Old Lady Gang. Have anybody else ate at Old Lady Gang? I've heard allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, the food there was not that good. I've never ate there. So Alexander Rogers was saying that Old Lady Gang is permanently closed. I guess he's saying that after Candy got off of Real Housewives of Atlanta, nobody was going there anymore. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. I don't know how true that is, but allegedly. So, well, maybe she don't want to be in the restaurant business anymore her entire because Blaze is allegedly closed too. So all of their restaurants allegedly is closed, and allegedly. If anybody live in the Atlanta area, let me know if why these restaurants are closed or if they are closed. That's what the word on the curve is, that these restaurants are closed. So let me know if if y'all have ate at Old Lady Gang and if you ate at Blaze before. Now, if I'm back in Atlanta, hopefully I will be. I do want to go to Yandy's restaurant. Now, if Rashida's just open for brunch, I will try her as well because Tanya said the food in there is good. And I would have gave Candy's restaurant a try because, you have to taste the food for yourself, but I would have gave her food a try. All right, so we talked about that and we're gonna see if like I said, I'm not gonna watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but if I see some clips, so hopefully they'll put out clips to let us know if the Scots 1.0 or 2.0 are on the show, or have they really left this time? Are they trying to do what Melody did, leave the show and act like they don't need the show? We shall see. If you need the show, you need the show. There's no shame in your game if you need the show. You need the money. That's not nothing wrong with that. Just be real about it. You said the first OLG is closed, not the one in Camp Creek. Okay. So is the food good in there? Let me know. Is the food good there at Old Lady Gang OLG restaurant? Is the food good there? Oh, we got to talk about one more person. Trina. Oh my God, Trina. We talking about Trina, the baddest bee. Her and Trick Daddy. They had record, songs together. Trina, who she is. She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Allegedly, her boyfriend and got arrested. Well, not her boyfriend, her husband and got arrested, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what it is with these women. They'll go get the bottom of the barrel, just bottom feeders. This man was living in a raggedy, rundown RV on his mama and had the RV parked on his own mama grass or in the backyard or whatever. Um, I don't know what she wanted with this man because at first when she came on the scene with him, she was telling me he was some type of real estate. He worked in real estate, I guess, flipping houses. And one thing that she did that I thought she was so dumb, she did not get no prenup. She said that on the Sherry Shepherd show. She did not get no prenup because she said every dime he get, he bring it to me. Well, honey, that's all he bringing you is a damn dime because he ain't got no fucking money. He ain't got no money. Hello, Tay Tay. You said candy food is good at the OLG. Okay, son. You said not really. Okay. Now Trina is supposed to be the baddest bee baby, and she go get this piece of man. But see, I think you know what I think it be y'all. They be laying down good pipe. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of why they go get these piece of trash man with no job, no nothing. That's all. That's all it can be. The man is arrested, so now she gonna possibly have to go get the man a lawyer, and then also he has these kids out here that he didn't tell Trina about. He got they were saying some adult kids, and then also this lady is trying to get him to take a maternity test for her daughter. So she went out here and got this piece of man. Just ridiculous. Tay Tay, you said the portions are too small for the price. Okay, so let's talk. Let's see what Trina has to say about her piece of husband. Let's see about her piece of husband. Let's see what she got to say about her piece of husband. And then I'm just sad to say I don't think Mandisi won't Yandy. Just my opinion. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, I don't think he won't. I think Mandisi has checked out of the relationship. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just trying to find. Here we go. Look at this piece of just piece of crap man right here, y'all. Just look at it. This piece of crap man here. I don't know what's wrong with Trina. So Trina's husband Swerve arrested for battery after allegedly punching a man in the face and fracturing his nose nearly 2 years ago. So now they got him in jail. So y'all know what's going to happen, right? Because they know Trina's rich, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. They married. They gonna she he gonna whoever the man is, he gonna sue them. Remember, Trina and this man do not have no prenup. So if this happened 2 years ago, why the man just coming forward saying something? The reason he coming forward saying something because Trina is involved. He knows she got money, so he can sue now. and they got this man on surveillance. This ain't good. So Trina, get ready to pay up because I don't know how this man fooled you. I don't know. To not get no prenup, it's just mm-mm. And then these women finna come after her for child support. They're gonna come after her for child support because he didn't have no money then. He got some now. So she made a big mistake not by not getting no prenup. I don't know what's wrong with these women. Are they desperate for love? That's the only thing I can think of. They desperate for love. And she had not even been knowing this man for this long. And allegedly, she wants to have a baby with this man, and he got all these other kids that she didn't even know nothing about. I don't know, but we shall see what happens um, when they go to court because you know they're gonna go to court. So allegedly, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let me see if I can find this other one here about him. Oh, we're not gonna get on Jennifer tonight. I can't take too many dummies at the same time. We ain't gonna get on her. We ain't gonna get on Jennifer tonight. We're gonna leave Jennifer alone for the night. Now tomorrow we might get on her, but we ain't gonna get on Jennifer tonight because that tattoo does not look like Jennifer. I'm sorry, y'all. That tattoo don't look like Jennifer. Hello, Pat Jar 64, my member and T Sipper. Hello, hello. Yep, she didn't get no prenup because she said her man makes money and he give all the money to her. And now we come to find out the man ain't got a dime. The man ain't got nothing. They said the man stock trainer. It was talked about on a couple of episodes. Bobby ran a background check on him allegedly. Yes, they told Trina all of this. She still wanted to be with him. Like I said, the only thing I can think of, he's laying pipe. That's the only thing I can think of. You said she could divorce him now, be listing your opinion, but they don't have no prenup, so he gonna take half of the money. But Trina's mother passed away a couple of years ago, so maybe she's looking for love, from anybody. And I think allegedly she was trying to have a baby and something happened. So I think she said she wanted a baby with him. So I think they maybe be trying to have a baby. They're maybe going to do in vitro, or maybe they're going to have a surrogate. But Trina wants a baby by him. Trina is head over heels for this man. She don't care what he do to people in her family. He poured a whole bottle of water on Bobby Light's head. She didn't say one word. And you know how her what's her name? What's Trick Daddy wife name? Joy was real tight. They used to be together all the time. Ever since that Trina got with Swerve, They not tight like that no more. He be with her all on when she go on tour or she go somewhere do concerts. He with her. He coming out there. Can't rap worth a shit. And like I guess he the hype man now. Yeah, that's what I think he is, y'all. I guess he's the damn hype man now. So what do y'all? Let's talk about this. What do y'all think about Clarice Papoose at her 90th birthday party? He was all over her. He's posting her all on his page now. They lovey dovey now. He buying her things. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Papoose really likes Clarissa now? But one thing I can't understand is why Papoose and Remy not getting on divorce. Why are they still living in the same house? She got a man, he got a woman. Why won't they get no divorce? I don't understand this. What is the hold up here? Um Papoose is not no bomb. Papoose works for a um record label, so he makes good money there. He also writes songs for people, and and does other stuff. He got businesses that he runs and stuff like that. So I don't know what's the hold up here. And I don't think they stand there for their daughter. I'm just trying to figure out why he won't divorce, why Remy won't divorce him, or he won't divorce Remy. Because this is getting, toxic, right? Well, it's already been toxic. It's getting dangerous. Because Clarissa seems to be very needy, to me. Just my opinion. And she's gonna, Papoose to be probably move in with her, or they move in together somewhere, and he's still married. And just say Remy gets sick or Papoose gets sick, anything happens. The boyfriend or the girlfriend is not going to be able to be up there in a hospital room or anything like that. No say so, no nothing, because they are married. The on paper they're married, so they make the decisions. So that's why I say this is dangerous. If y'all not going to be together no more, you need to get the damn divorce, because I don't think this no publicity stunt. I heard some people say that. No, this is not no publicity stunt here, in my opinion. Give me 1 second here. All right, guys. We have 162 likes and 115 in the chat link. Thank you, Linda. All right, guys. We've been on here for going on 2 hours. So that's all I have to talk about for tonight. And if you came in, if you could, if you didn't give me a thumbs up, if you can give me one on your way out, I would very much appreciate it. And if you're not a subby, we would love to have you as a T drop. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night, everyone. I will see you guys probably. I probably will do another live tomorrow afternoon. So keep your notifications on. Let me see what's going on in these YouTube streets. But I am getting ready to watch that movie as well. But let me see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. Good night, everyone, and I will see you guys tomorrow.